posterior border of the scapula to the base of the skull. So that when this muscle contracts, you are doing this, right? Elevating the scapula. Levator scapulae here. That's the levator scapulae. See this? It actually goes underneath this and attaches to the base of the skull. That's the levator scapulae. Okay? So I can separate it a little bit more here. I don't want to tear it. There. That's the levator scapulae. Okay? And then the next muscle is latissimus dorsi. Nice, big, broad muscle. See this? Right? You need to separate it from the spinotrapezius. It kind of overlaps like that. Right? That's the latissimus dorsi. And that's what you see here. That's big, broad muscle. We also have latissimus dorsi. Okay? So we have one trapezius, deltoid, levator scapulae, and latissimus dorsi. All right? So that's the latissimus dorsi in the cat, spinotrapezius, acromiotrapezius, clavotrapezius. Spinodeltoid, acromiodeltoid, clavodeltoid, and levator scapulae. Okay? So the next thing to do is, once you isolate these, what you're going to do is transect the muscles. Transect the trapezius group. Transecting means cutting it, right? So you keep the origin and insertion intact, and then you're going to cut the muscle. See, I'm going to cut it parallel, right? Like this, parallel to the midline, like that, right? See? Like this. So you cut that into two. So you have there. So when you cut it, you can still open up the muscle. You keep your origin and insertion intact. There. There, like this. Right? And you can open up the muscle like that. See this? Go to the next layer. You can see the next layer. And then when you finish, you can still review that muscle like that. So you keep the origin and insertion intact, cut it right in the middle to open it up to go to the next layer. Otherwise, we can't see the next layer. Okay? So I cut the spinotrapezius. I'm going to cut the acromiotrapezius next. See, you have to be careful. You're not cutting the next layer. See, that's the acromiotrapezius, right? Be careful when you are isolating the acromiotrapezius. You don't want to cut off that fascia. That's what attaches the muscle to the midline. Okay? So this is the acromiotrapezius. So now I'm going to cut. See, I'm lifting it up. I'm cutting it right in the middle. Like that. See? That's the acromiotrapezius. See, now I can open it up like that, and you can see the next layer. See, you can tray the fascia. So that's the acromiotrapezius. Right? Like that. Okay. Next, see, and again you can put it back, you can see the muscle. And then you're going to cut the clavotrapezius. So you insert the scissors and just go straight, parallel, straight up. So I'm just going to open it up like that. Just have to make sure you're only cutting that layer, not cutting the next layer. There, like this. There. Now I can open that up like that. Now you can see the levator scapulae better.
So that basically that connect into
base of the skull.
Base of the skull. Oh, okay.
See this?
Lovely.
That's the levator scapulae. This cap is very, very good for muscles. Be careful and dissect well. See this? This is the levator scapulae. Right? You can see it all the way. Okay? So again, you put that back. You can see spinotrapezius, acromiotrapezius. See, like that? Clavotrapezius, levator scapulae. You don't have to cut the deltoid group. They're not in the way of any muscles we want to look at. And the next one you're going to transect is the latissimus dorsi. So latissimus dorsi, you're going to again see how it is at an angle. You're going to hold the scissors at an angle and just cut it like that. That's also part of the latissimus dorsi. There. Like that. That's the latissimus dorsi, right? So again, you can put that back and look at it again. You know that's the latissimus dorsi.
Okay.
All right?
After this, which sections?
Why don't you just memorize now?
You remember.
Memorize them and also look at them on the human muscles.
Okay.
And then you're going to go to the deep muscles and I'll show you.
Okay.